Hello everyone, this is Formula One news and a brief review of the Friday practices for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. The first practice session saw a lot of off-track excursions by many drivers, hinting at a struggle due to Red Bull's issues. The championship leaders posted the 4th and 5th fastest times, with Max Verstappen trailing behind his teammate. The Dutch driver failed to complete a fast lap twice due to the car's instability in turns 11 and 12. He went off track twice while having the fastest previous sector, making it clear that Red Bull has everything it takes to be the fastest, but they need to fix stability issues, which they focused on during the first practice without showing their pace over a series of laps. Among the leaders, Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren showed their approximate pace, although they were on different tires. Let's start with Ferrari. The team has introduced a major upgrade package for this Grand Prix, featuring Red Bull-style side pods. High hopes for improvement are justified, at least in practice. Ferrari drivers posted the 1st and 3rd fastest laps and are leading in race pace over a series of laps. Charles Leclerc could have improved his time even further, but made a mistake on his final attempt and went off track. Another team that introduced updates this weekend is Mercedes. The team upgraded the rear wing, floor, and front brake cooling ducts. This is the second phase of a series of updates for the W15. During the first practice session, George Russell posted the 2nd fastest time in his updated car, while Lewis Hamilton trailed his teammate by 0.3 of a second, having made a mistake on his fastest lap. As for the race pace over a series of laps, Hamilton proved to be faster than both his teammate and Oscar Piastri, giving hope for a competitive performance this weekend. The second practice confirmed what we saw in the first. Ferrari maintained their excellent pace, with Charles Leclerc once again being the fastest. During the long runs on medium tires, Sainz had some difficulties, unlike Leclerc, who was the fastest here as well. In the second practice, Red Bull continued to search for stability in their car. They were once again far from the fastest on a single lap, with Max Verstappen complaining about the car and going off track repeatedly. The Red Bull driver's performance on long runs was also not the best, currently trailing behind Ferrari and McLaren. Both McLaren drivers showed good race pace on the longest runs, and Oscar Piastri managed to set the 2nd fastest time on the soft tire. As for Mercedes, for now, they seem on par with Red Bull. Currently, they are slower than Ferrari and McLaren, but Lewis Hamilton's race pace on the hard tire is almost identical to Leclerc's pace, and on the medium, the 7-time champion was faster than Max Verstappen. Therefore, if the balance of power remains unchanged and Hamilton maintains his pace, while Red Bull doesn't improve, Mercedes could become the 3rd force in this Grand Prix. So far, everything indicates that it will be an interesting Grand Prix, and we might see a new winner, but there is still plenty of time for teams to improve. Therefore, for tomorrow's qualifying session, we can expect both the usual pole position holder and a setback from the current champions along with triumph from their rivals.